Hello there. How are you, friends? I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm doing better than usual. My beautiful lady I told you about that I had met last summer had returned from her trips in South America and so on, and her other projects going on back home. But now she's finally back with me, and I am in awe. Basically, we are both very, very happy. Um, I just wanted to tell you that. And now, already, she's only here third day, and already we eat several times a day. We're already eating lots. So I'm already doing that. There's no smoking going on, no cigarettes, nothing like that. And the biggest issue that we ever really have or had in the past was my anxiety problems, and my anxiety levels, which would reach anger, and I would always end up raising my tone and yelling and scaring her, and so, but as you know, I have anxiety issues too. I have extreme anxiety, and that's why I take that clonazepam. Aside from the methadone, which I take as part of my recovery program. And by the way, I am going down to 55 milligrams now, and I was at 95 half a year ago. So doing very good. I'm doing very well and in coping with it and taking it. It's not comfortable tapering of very heavy medications. But today, this morning, I have decided to try yet another thing to conquer my anxiety. Well, aside from putting a patch on my arm, for anti-smoking, and for sleeping finally with my lady and having wonderful breakfast, and already had done some reading and teaching each other languages. Just wonderful times. She's a wonderful woman. I'm happy she's back once again. But today, what I was going to do, was about to make a pot of coffee, which I did for the last 9 months or so. I would just make a big pot of coffee, and I would have like 6 to 8 cups of coffee in a row. And then I would have more coffee in the afternoon, and then I would have tea, which has theine in it, like Earl Grey, and coffee has caffeine in it. And everybody knows that both theine and caffeine are uppers, and they keep you up, they give you energy, and they give you anxiety. And if you have anxiety issues, then by drinking more than one coffee and more than one tea a day, you're just asking for anxiety problems and for anxiety blow-ups, and just freaking out, actually, taking it to really high levels that I actually regret after, that I started fearing myself. It's so bad. So right before I made that pot of 6 to 8 coffees for myself to drink this morning, um, my lady had her hot chocolate that she likes, and I decided I had one coffee. After that, I made one English breakfast black tea, like an Earl Grey style tea. After that, I decided to make an Arbroa's, herbal tea. And I added some other fruit and herbal teas to it. And that's what I will drink for the remainder of the day, you know. Um, I toast to you with my herbal tea, no theine in it, no caffeine, no theine. And I am going to be watching myself, and I'm interested. It's a little experiment which pretty much is obvious, but I am going to see how much my anxiety levels will drop, you know. Also, I'm trying to figure out, I stopped puffing on that plastic cigarette so much because I'm wearing patches, and I'm trying to figure out, you know, how much nicotine I'm taking in, because that will give you anxiety as well. And my girlfriend has made an observation that that plastic cigarette that I inhale, that has no smoke in it but has nicotine inside, does itch her throat after, you know, after I give her a kiss, for example, it does itch her throat. So, like when I smoked cigarettes and pot, you know, her throat would always hurt, and it was always hurt her, and that's why I stopped. You know, that's why I originally stopped. You know, there was no way I was gonna pick and choose even. You know, why would you choose a cigarette over the most wonderful lady? You know, or anyone for that matter, a human being. You know, um, so I'm enjoying this herbal tea. I'm enjoying that I'm not worried. You know, tomorrow I have a big city day because I have to go to see some lawyers at legal aid. You know, I have to go to the pharmacy. You know, I have to go to Service Canada. You know, so and possibly to a photocopying center or the library where I can get something done and printed. So I've got some, you know, important stuff to do because we both want to move forward in our lives, and it's time now that I start completing and getting on those goals that I have set for myself, you know, and you know, like the divorce, like getting a passport, like getting my teeth fixed, you know, I have everything, you know, written in my calendar, all the dates. I'm just waiting. The first day is tomorrow. You know, I go talk to some legal aid lawyers. I go see about my passport at Service Canada, and then, you know, I will quickly go by the pharmacy and go see my doctor, you know, for a regular checkup, you know. Pee in the cup positive, I mean negative, again. Like for 3.5 years, I have never peed positive for any illicit drugs, which is cool. And so, and then I'll be returning home to have dinner with my love. You know, how wonderful is that? So for now, I would like to do a little experiment, and maybe you can join me in it. You know, for those who suffer from anxiety like me, instead of having more than one coffee a day and then more than one tea a day, maybe we can have only one and then just continue drinking herbal teas. You know, there's teas that have nutrients and minerals that people need. Who, for example, if I have an eating disorder, there's teas that contain already nutrients that I need. You know, I'm drinking some of those as well, and so many wonderful fruit teas out there. You know, the only difference is you're not packing your system with, you know, intensity, which is called caffeine, you know, or tain, you know, or amphetamine. You know, there you go, they're all similar, you know. So a toast to everybody. I am doing good. I am happy, a happy man right now, and forever to be. A toast to you with my herbal tea. One love.